Good morning. What is up, you guys? Listen, it is very, very early on Monday morning, and we are sitting outside the gym about to go work out. And, I'm just doing my thing, being annoying to Yancey, and he's being annoying back. But we like to get to the gym first thing in the morning, and Yancey is extremely excited because I finally agreed to come and work out with him on the main floor. And right now, I'm just thinking to myself, what have I signed up for? But truth be told, the workout really was not that bad. I actually had a lot of fun working out with him. After the gym, I decided that I just wanted to do some egg whites with my tea for breakfast. I'm still a little bit under the weather, so I didn't feel like doing a shake. I wanted some food with actual substance, so we just kept it simple with tea and egg whites. Okay, so after I had my breakfast, I was ready to tackle my office. You guys, my office looks a hot behind mess because really I haven't been using it. I've just been letting the kids use it, and it went to crap. So today I decided I wanted to get my office back in order because, like I mentioned, I have some big projects that I'm working on, and I just want to have a dedicated space. So yeah, Monday was all about getting this office together. So the first thing I had to do, obviously, was clear out all the clutter. And I guess it wasn't all the kids, some of it was mine too, but whatever. Okay, so my desk looks awful. I spray painted it black, but look at how the paint is chipping. So I definitely wanted to reimagine this desk without having to buy a new one. So check out what I'm about to do to bring this desk back to life. I definitely did not want to spend another $300 to get a new desk when this one is honestly perfectly fine. It's just not very pretty. It has been with me through 2 houses and my whole epoxy phase. So it was really easy for me to work on this desk. All I had to do was remove the drawers and the handles off the drawers. And then I used a fine sander to just smooth the desk out. The goal was not to make the desk to take the paint off of it. I just wanted to smooth out all of the lumps because I didn't do that the first time I spray painted it. And once I had smoothed it with the sandpaper, I just went ahead and started spraying it with my gold spray paint, which I got at Walmart for like $6 a can, and I used 2 cans. So $300 for a new desk or $12 and some elbow grease. You tell me which one is better. Something I learned, when you're doing multiple coats of spray paint, you're going to want to wait at least an hour before you put the second coat on. Once I was done cleaning, for the most part, everything, and the paint had dried on the desk, me and Yancy went ahead and brought it back into the office. And I needed to clean my computer screen because, honey, the crumb snatchers had fingerprints all over this thing. but it was really easy to clean just with a basic glass cleaner, and I like to use the Viva brand paper towels because it's just like a good cloth feel to them. Finished office. So I got my paintings and my vision board up on the wall. I cleared out so much junk and clutter off of these shelves, it makes no sense. But there's my gold desk. It came out better than I could have imagined. You know, I'm a big dreamer, so everything is nice and organized. There's a place for everything, and everything is in its place, and Precious is a happy girl. I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm just really, though, I'm really, really in love with my desk. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and me and Yancy just put the kids on the bus to go to school. So they're gone for the day. And what is this car doing? And now we are gonna run to Sprouts. You guys, whatever I had last week, whatever illness it was that I thought was gone, has come back with a vengeance. I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning and could not breathe. I could not breathe because my nostril, still on the left side, was a hot mess. Still a hot mess. So Yancy told me I needed to clean my ears. So I listened. He does this thing where he takes a Q-tip and he uses the green alcohol and you clean your ear with it. And surprisingly, it worked. Immediately, the pressure on my head was relieved, but my nose was still running. I couldn't go back to sleep. So I made some tea with lemon, honey, ginger, and turmeric, and I drank that, and I've been drinking on it all morning, and I feel a lot better. What I'm noticing is whatever this is that's afflicting me, it really only bothers me at night. During the day, I'm fine. Like right now, I feel fine, but at night is when it gets me. So we're gonna get some medicine today because I would like to sleep tonight. Okay, I would like to sleep. I would like some rest. Yeah, so we're going to Sprouts, and I want some food. I want some soup. Panera makes this butternut squash. Yes, thank you, baby. They make this butternut squash soup, and usually I go to Food Lion to get it. We went to 2 Food Lions yesterday, and neither of them had it, which was very disappointing for me. So Sprouts is usually really good about having it, so hopefully I can get it at Sprouts. And listen, before you say, well, just go to Panera and get it, it's not a year-round thing. So, and I've never seen a Panera actually carrying the squash, the butternut squash soup. So that's how my Tuesday is going. Yeah. Once we got home from taking the kids to school and running to the store, I decided to do some work in the office. I made myself some green juice and some chicken noodle soup, just to try to knock whatever this is out of my system. But yeah, I just got some work done for a couple hours. This is actually one of the most productive days I've had. So I'm really glad that I reclaimed my office from the kids. What's up, y'all? So it is now Thursday. It is Thursday morning, so we missed all of Wednesday, and maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't notice, but I've got a little bit of a Macy Gray situation going on with my throat. So I'm not sure, I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier in this vlog or not, but whatever that cold or whatever it was that I had last week that I thought had gone away, it came back with a vengeance. It came back like I owed it some money, y'all. Like, excuse me, that's why I sound a little bit hoarse. I completely
lost my voice yesterday. Tuesday, in general, on Tuesday, as the day wore on, I started to feel weird. I started feeling really weird. Like I started getting this like a pressure headache. My nose started running. All kind of stuff was going on. And when I woke up yesterday morning, well, first of all, I couldn't even sleep through the night because I woke up coughing and like my nose was running, and I won't get into the details because it's really gross, but just know I was no good. I was out of there. So we broke down yesterday and finally went and got some medicine. Because clearly my little herbal remedies, it was no match for whatever this was, is that I'm getting over. But today I actually feel a lot better. I don't have a headache. My nose isn't running. I just have a little bit of a raspy voice, which I'm not even sure why I have a raspy voice, unless I happen to be like coughing a lot in my sleep. That's the only thing that could make sense, because during the day, I'm not really coughing that much. Here and there, it's like a little dry cough, but not enough for me to have lost my voice for a whole day. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here on Thursday, because we don't have anything exciting going on tomorrow, and then we have a business event this weekend, so I'll figure out how and if I'm gonna vlog that. But these past couple of days that I've been out of commission, it's given me a lot of time to think and to really get clear on things. And so I wanted to share with you guys some of my thought process, and maybe it'll land and bring some value for you too. So what I wanted to talk about what I want to talk about is, because this is currently happening, what I want to talk to you about is being intentional. That's where my thoughts were over these last couple of days. Like mentally, I wanted to do so much, but physically, I absolutely could not. And nothing really gets your head clear and gets your mind into perspective than when God forces you to sit down and be still. And if y'all know me by now, you know I am not a sit down and be still person. I'm always in the mix. I'm always up to something. I'm always on the go, always on the move. And so I feel like whatever this is, God sent it to make me sit my behind down and figure some stuff out in my life rather than trying to figure it out on the go. So, yeah, I want to talk about being intentional. That was like a big breakthrough that I had in this time of being still. A lot of times, like, we're going through life and we're just going through the motions, or we're doing things that we've always done the same way that we've always done them without making any changes, without doing anything different. Just, like I said, just going through the motions. And then oftentimes, at least for me, I end up feeling like unfulfilled. I start to feel burnt out. I start to feel bored. Just all these different emotions that aren't necessarily positive, they come, and I'm just like, I try to figure out where it's stemming from. But like I said, I'm always in go mode, so I'm trying to figure it out while I'm on the go. But actually sitting down and being still, I was able to pinpoint exactly what areas of my life are leaving me unfulfilled, or what areas of my life that I am just going through the motions without any real intention. And it's allowing me to course correct and to do better with that. And so I share that with you guys because maybe there are areas in your life that, you know, you've just been doing whatever for so long, or, you know, you have a certain way of doing things, or a certain way of operating, a certain way of being, a certain way of who you are. And whenever it's challenged, whenever someone like says something to you, like for example, say you don't eat seafood, and someone's like, well, you know, sushi is delicious, or, you know, grilled salmon is delicious, and you're like, I just don't eat it. I never have, I never will. It's just not something I do. It's just not who I am. I'm going to encourage you to start challenging these beliefs that you have, because a lot of times these things, these just the way I am, or just the way I've always done things, is holding us back. Is my lighting being weird? I feel like it just got really bright and then it got dark. I don't know. But it holds us back from a totally different life. because we're so afraid to operate outside of the parameters that we set up for ourselves. Some people call these parameters limiting beliefs. But I don't think it's always a limiting belief. Sometimes I think it's just the way that we're programmed, the way that we're hardwired. And until we start to operate outside of them, we can't really take on everything that life has to offer for us, everything that's meant for us, everything that's available to us, because we are limiting ourselves. It's like a shock collar on a dog. You know, you teach that dog not to bark because it gets shocked. And before y'all even come at me, I don't have a dog to put a shock collar on. I've never put a shock collar on a dog, but it was just the first thing that popped into my mind, okay? I don't agree with shock collars for dogs. I think it's kind of messed up, okay? But in the same sense, it's messed up for us too, that we're always holding ourselves back. And a lot of times it causes more harm than good. We want to stay in our comfort zone. We want to stay where it's safe. We want to we want to not venture into the land of what if. But the land of what if is where the magic is actually going to happen at. It's the what if that's carrying your breakthrough. It's the what if that's carrying your blessings. And we can't be afraid, because at some point, like, I don't know what it is, but as kids, we are fearless, right? Like, we'll walk up to somebody and, hey, you want to be my friend? And they'll say yes or they'll say no. And if they say no, then we're just kind of like, well, at least when I was growing up, if a kid said they didn't want to be my friend, I kept it pushing and went and found someone that did want to be my friend. It didn't hurt my feelings that they said no. And I just kept going until, you know, I found my tribe of people. But as adults, we don't have that same tenacity. We don't have that same fearlessness. As adults, we are so freaking fearless. Like, as a kid, I rode roller coasters all the time. Like, I didn't even think about it. I just, oh, that looks like fun, and I went and did it. But as an adult, I'm like, oh my God, I think I weigh too much. When's the last time this thing got inspected? Is this safe? Like, there's all these thoughts come into our head, and we do it not just with roller coasters, but with all aspects of our lives, with making friends. Oh my God, like, I don't know if I can trust this person, especially us women. Like, women, we really need to be nicer to each other, okay? I'm so tired of seeing posts on social media about, that's why I don't rock with no females, because they ain't. Sis, just improve the circle of women you hang out with and you won't have those problems, okay? Okay. But I feel myself going off on a tangent, so let me bring it back to being intentional. So, with being intentional, we have to start getting outside of these boundaries that we've created for ourselves that are keeping us stuck. We have to intentionally go out and make new connections and try new things, because that's what's on the other side. Like, that's what's going to get us to the other side of our breakthrough and what we want. So I mentioned in my last vlog that there are some things in the works, and this is also kind of like where my thought process is going, because these thoughts that I'm working on, or these plans that I'm working on, these are things that have been inside of me for years, literally for years, and I have been making excuses not to pursue them for whatever reason. I honestly, I can say it's fear. It was fear of what people were going to think of me, fear of, like, just imposter syndrome. Like, who do I think I am that I can do these things? I'm trying not to get too in depth with what they are until it's done, but we have to be intentional. So I just want to leave you with, you know, this thought to get out of your comfort zone and to be intentional with the way that you show up in your life. Something that I am doing starting now into the new year and forever is I went out and I bought a new planner today. I got this at Walmart. Honestly, if you know me, I'm probably going to end up getting a different one. I love the Happy Planner. I've had many Happy Planners in my life. However, I have not had a single planner that I have stuck to for the entire year. So my goal is to stay organized through the entire year with the help of a planner, setting appointments and stuff, because again, like, y'all, I'm about to be in boss mode. I'm going into a season of everything that God put my name on. I'm coming for it, and I'm gonna need to be really, really organized and disciplined and intentional. But that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. So for all of my type A personalities on this channel, can you please, in the comment section below, drop me some tips on how you stay focused on your intentions. Drop me some tips on how you stay organized, because in this season that I'm moving into in my life, I really need all the help I can get. I have been a person who flies by the seat of her pants and figures things out as she goes, but God is telling me that I'm gonna have to start, like, yes, that's fine, but there are certain areas where I'm gonna have to have stuff planned out ahead of time, and I won't be able to just fly by the seat of my pants. So help your girl in that area. What else? Duh, precious. Intentional in your weight loss journey. Hello. So for those of you that have been following me this entire time, then you know that my scale has pretty much been stuck. It has been stuck. Like, I am seeing results, but the scale itself is not moving. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is I have not lost any more sizes in the last couple of months. So I had to sit down and like have an honest conversation with myself. Like, okay, P, like, all right, girl, like, you out here, yes, you're living your best life, but where are some areas that you can tighten up? Where are some areas that you can hold yourself more accountable? So that's another thing, like, about being intentional. Like I said, we're out here just doing whatever without having a real plan, but we need to have a plan, especially when it comes to reaching a goal. So there is going to be more weight loss content on this channel. I don't know if the message was misconstrued in the last video. I am not getting rid of weight loss content, okay? I still have weight to lose, so we will still be doing that, but with intention. It'll be on this channel. Other than that, I think I'm done. I feel like I'm starting to ramble. I feel like I've got my main points across. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. Again, I'm sorry. I apologize that I got sick again. I feel like I cheat you guys when I am missing days of valuable content. But at the same time, this week in particular, I feel like missing those days was a setup for something amazing to come. So thank you guys for bearing with me. Thank you for being along for the ride with me. I really, really do appreciate you. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of hearts, lots of love, and I will see you in the next video.